Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is my review for Dead Rising 3 Operation Broken Eagle, the new Dead Rising 3 DLC. It's $10 by itself or $30 for the season pass, which includes 4 episodes. And after you download the enormous 13 gigabyte update for Dead Rising 3, you get this Untold Stories option on the main menu. And you can see only episode 1 is unlocked so far. This episode 1, it's extremely disappointing. It's a complete cakewalk, especially if you're already level 50. And it just didn't really add anything that I wanted to see new to Dead Rising 3. Like, I wanted to see more challenges, more interesting things to do. But what this does, what the Untold Stories episode 1 does, is it adds a very simple, about an hour-long mission to the game. It just gives you another reason to do a full lap around Los Perdidos, and nothing more than that. It has 6 new weapons that I found, and 1 new combo weapon, and 1 new car, and none of them are that great. They're still, it's fun to see the new weapons, but they're still not as good as a lot of the weapons that you get playing through the normal campaign. And there's no new Psychopath Battles, and no co-op for episode 1 or any of the new DLC episodes, which is really strange because co-op is one of the very fun parts about the game when it actually works, which has been very inconsistently working for me. And also, it crashed. Like, it was really disappointing how poorly designed some sections of this DLC were. It crashed about a half an hour into my first playthrough, and I lost all my progress because it's so easy, especially because you start at level 50 and you have all your blueprints and everything like that from your first playthrough. It's just, I didn't bother saving, so the only time I lose progress playing Dead Rising anymore is when the game crashes, and the new update did not fix that. It's still crashing on me, which is insane. Also, there's a couple sections that are just insanely poorly designed in the Operation Broken Eagle DLC. So as soon as you get out of the opening section, it adds a bunch of new objectives on the map, and they're actually kind of clever. So there's these 29 cameras that you're supposed to go around the map and hack, similar to the speakers that you shoot out around the game on your normal campaign. But this is my favorite part of the campaign, and it's such a small thing that it's really kind of weird. The safe houses that you liberate during the normal campaign, you actually infect all those same safe houses during this episode 1 playthrough. So instead of clearing the safe houses and creating a safe spot for you and the other illegals, you're actually infecting these safe houses and making them more difficult for the illegals that are running around the city. But it's actually really poorly designed. So as soon as you leave the opening area, the safe houses will be marked on the map. And there's 2 safe houses that are going to be marked on the map that, if you've been playing a bunch of Dead Rising already and beat the game, you see these objectives, you run to the objectives, and you go there and you think, and you realize that, wait, I can't actually do this objective yet, even though it's marked on the map. And it takes you a little bit of time to realize that, oh no, you actually have to go further into the story before you're given the ability to do these objectives that are already marked on the map. So that's just like a really poorly designed section or part of this DLC. And finally, the final objective in the whole mission, in this whole episode 1, is you're supposed to go to the mayor's house, which is an area that's normally locked in the main campaign. But unless you approach the mayor's house from the right side, unless you go in through the front door, it actually won't trigger the objectives correctly. And if you take the shortcut, because I've played the hell out of this game and I really enjoyed Dead Rising 3, I took the back entrance, which I knew would be easier and probably faster to get to the objective marker on the map. But then I realized, nope, you actually have to enter through the front door to correctly trigger the invisible checkpoints that are in the game, and then fight my way back to the objective that I had already gone to because I was smarter than the designers thought that I was going to be. So it's just plagued with really poor design choices like that. And I just didn't enjoy it. I mean, it was just frustrating and not what I wanted out of a Dead Rising 3 DLC. And I can keep going on for other poorly designed things about this DLC. When you look at the locked achievements, because basically when you downloaded that enormous patch, it added all the achievements for all 4 episodes. So even though these other episodes aren't available to play yet, the achievements are still listed there. And I have no idea what achievements I've missed that are available to me, and what achievements that are listed right here that are just not like even attainable yet. So it's just frustrating at every turn. Like, I'm trying to, this is a game designed to satiate that collector's urge, and they make it very difficult to do because I have no idea what's even available or what I'm just running around in circles to do. I'm just really disappointed in this first DLC pack. In the future DLC packs, I would love to see a challenge mode added to the game. Nightmare difficulty was insanely easy, and very disappointing because of how easy it was. For the future DLC, I would love to see more psychopaths. I would love to see more of the challenges. I would love to see a harder difficulty, like an insane nightmare. Night terror mode, I don't know. Something more challenging than just this kind of half-assed story edition. Anyway, thanks for checking out this video. I hope that I saved you some money, or at least made you second guess your decision to buy this DLC, because I would not recommend buying it. But if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, because I will be doing more Dead Rising 3 DLC reviews, because I bought the Season Pass and I'll be reviewing them all as they come out. And if you haven't already, be sure to give the video a like. It helps support the channel. You can also follow me on Twitter at JohnTarJR for more updates. Thanks for watching. Game on.